Hulk Hogan had made his return to the company a couple of months before and was announced to be the host for this WrestleMania, much like The Rock was for WrestleMania 27. And I think this was one of my favorite moments in WrestleMania history, the way Hogan came out there, started cutting the promo, the infamous botch, calling the Superdome the Silverdome, which was hilarious. And then the glass shatters and Stone Cold Steve Austin's music hits, and he comes down to the ring to an enormous pop. I was shocked as hell. I mean, I knew Austin was there. Hogan and Austin actually sat next to each other at the Hall of Fame ceremony the night before. So here comes Austin out to the ring, and him and Hogan have this epic stare down in the middle of the ring at WrestleMania 30. Don't forget, this match was supposed to happen one time, or a couple of times actually. Remember when Stone Cold Steve Austin inducted Bret Hart in the Hall of Fame, and he said he had a can of whoop ass with Hulk Hogan's name on it? I mean, they were teasing this shit possibly for like WrestleMania 23. And it was this big epic showdown that a lot of fans were hoping would happen one day, Hulk Hogan versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. It never did, but we did get the stare down here, and we had a nice promo between the two, and you knew, as soon as you saw Stone Cold there, I knew right away. I was like, The Rock's coming out next. I was tweeting it. I was like, all right, Rock, you're next. You're the next legend that needs to come out there. And Austin and Hogan had a little banter back and forth. Austin was cool. He really put Hogan over, spoke well of him on the mic, and, because those guys have never really been best friends, and so for them to come out there and at least acknowledge that both of them are two of the biggest stars, or the two biggest stars ever in professional wrestling, I thought was really awesome. And they weren't done yet, because If You Smell What the Rock Was Cooking started playing. The Rock comes down, the fans shit themselves. And here you have something for a wrestling fan like me, and I'm sure a lot of other wrestling fans like you, that was such a treat to see. I mean, this was a joy to watch these three guys, these three icons, arguably the three biggest stars that professional wrestling has ever produced, and they are in the ring together to open up the biggest show in WWE's history. That was awesome. The toasting of the beers, the moment between the three of them, I thought was so awesome, and I think it will remain one of my favorite WrestleMania moments for the rest of my life.